Kered is very skeptical of this. He says, it's rather hard to believe that you would write off a life so readily, especially someone he knew well, or very well. Come on, there must have been some other choice. Corsone becoming agitated and saying, there was no other choice. Do I have to explain myself over and over? Please leave me be so that I may bury my companion. What the hell? He's calling him his companion? So Kered's saying, so now he's your companion. That's very strange indeed. I don't know of too many people who would go about murdering their companions. Saying, I murdered no one. I did what had to be done. All of you might be dead if it weren't for my help. Leave me be. Kered doesn't believe this asshole at all. He says, well, pardon my language, I think you're lying. I think you wanted our help to kill him. You're just a common killer. And he caves, saying, you're correct. I did need your assistance to kill Asmadi. Thank you for your help. You were wrong about one thing. I am no common killer. I am a shadow druid. I poisoned Asmadi and his companions so that we could be rid of their weakling presence. Now we should easily be able to make this land our own. Unfortunately, there will be no room for meddling city folk. It is time for you to feel the fury of nature, as only I can administer it. Goodbye. You hear her sighing and saying, stop looking at me like that, Kered. Surely you do not question the loyalty and common sense of this druid. You are but a mockery of a druid, woman. Everyone's saying, who is this Malar the guy was talking about? Kered's saying, don't you know anything, everyone? Malar is one of the gods of this world. Yeah, I knew that. I was just, testing you, that's all. Kered's saying, listen, Emlyn, you may know many practical things, but I remember that you did not study too hard back in Candlekeep. I'll explain about Malar if you want. Everyone's sighing, saying, yeah, you're right. I was just bluffing. I never could keep my eyes open to read those books or listen to those discussions. Kered's saying, so do you want me to explain who he is? Yeah, if it's not too long. I don't want to go into some long history, like those old windbags. You're my friend and all, but I have my limits. Kered's saying, this is an awkward time for a lecture, but considering this guy just turned hostile, but I guess the conversation scripts don't take advantage of that. Kered's saying, okay then, I'll start. Kered's saying, Malar is known as the Beast... Oh, okay, he's lecturing, this guy now, too. Malar is known as the Beast Lord because he is a patron of hunters, marauding beasts, monsters, and evil lycanthropes. Also, he controls bloodlust and stalking, which are all closely related in some manner to beast-like behavior. He is an evil deity, and considered only a minor power among the deities of Faerun. Apart from those who follow him, he doesn't have any major power over humans. One of the more famous incidents he was involved with is known today as the History of the Dead Three. Malar was coming to visit Yurgul, the lord of the end of everything, and the first god of death, strife, and the dead. Anyway, Malar had come at a time when those who would be known as the Dead Three, Myrkul, Baal, and Bane, were vying for Yurgul's power, since he'd become weary of the job. They were to split the power amongst them. Obviously, Malar wanted in on the action. The Dead Three rolled skulls across the Grey Waste, and Malar went to find another skull for himself. Obviously, none of them wanted to share power with him, so while he was gone, they came up with a new game of Knucklebones, and when Malar returned with a skull, their game was over. Malar went away furious that he'd come away with nothing, but he couldn't do anything. Anyway, that's just one incident among many, but it's good enough for now, as I see you're falling asleep. Hold on. Everyone yawning and saying, yeah. Sorry about that, I had to cut the video. That was kind of long and boring. Well, at least you stopped before I fell asleep, so you're not quite as bad as those teachers, but still. Alright, let's, yeah.
Something you need.
Go for the eyes! Go for the eyes! Cool one.
So Corsone, the Shadow Druid, after sitting through a lecture by Kered about Malar the Beast Lord,
I punch.
tries to fight the party all by himself,
You point, I punch.
and fails spectacularly at it.
This group shows promise exceptional.
Alright, so I do believe we've investigated this entire area. That's good. So I will save. It does not seem that the Chill or the Black Talon mercenaries are stationed in the Larswood, at least this part of it. So I guess on the next
Butt-kicking for goodness!
video we will, or our next mission anyway, we'll go north to Peldvale, see if we can find anything there.
Squeaky wheel gets the kick!
Alright, so we already saved. Very good. Hope everyone enjoyed the video, and I will see you later. Okay, bye-bye. Alright, we're back with the adventures of Kered Larae. We just finished clearing out the Larswood, and we're going to head on to Peldvale. But before we do that, it looks like Jaheira is ready to level up, so she'll do that. Her saving throw versus breath weapons goes down by 2. Gets a bonus to Thaco and 4 hit points. And so that's pretty cool. Does she get any new spells? Or no, it was a fighter level up, so no, she doesn't. Okay. Still, Jaheira getting pretty tough. Keeping up with Khalid and Minsk here, definitely. Good.
Butt-kicking for goodness!
Alright, the party traveling north to Peldvale.
Squeaky wheel gets the kick!
Alright. Saving. And starting to search around. Hear a man calling for help somewhere. Where's that coming from? Checking to the west. Somebody calling for help and I haven't found them yet. Oh. Looks like the bandit camp's up there. It seems to be pretty conspicuously labeled. But while we're in the Peldvale, we might as well, I don't know.
Full plate and packing steel.
Continue searching.
Butt-kicking for goodness!
See if we can find any other bandits. Maybe get some more information. Or just find lots of good ones.
None of it, sir. I can, but try.
Squeaky wheel gets the kick!
Where is that guy coming from? Sounds like he's right nearby, but no one is visible. It may be some sort of illusion. Looks like more bandits. Oh. Nothing.
You're a queer fellow.
Cool ones.
Alright, who has the boots of armor bonus? Ah, yeah, for missiles.
Full plate
Minsk will run
and
by
packing
himself.
steel.
I'll do my best.
He's got so much protection against that. Everybody else,
My
not even
blade
in.
will cut you down to size.
Alright.
As directed.
And yes.
It's none of it.
Butt-kicking for goodness!
Wherever the party goes, it rains. Almost without fail. Oh, anyone can actually identify the simple magical arrows. And the arrows of ice, apparently, as well. That's good. not these arrows. Maybe they are. It's just gonna start dropping these mundane arrows. We're running out of space. Wow.
Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
Actually, the longbows might be worth something.
I can but try. You have need of me. I'll do my best.
That should be enough.